niyo ba na mataas ang demand not just here in the Philippines but also around the world for flight attendants? Pero almost 1% lang ang pumapasa sa mga airline recruitments for FA dahil sa lack of skills and capabilities ng mga aspirants. That is why Dr. Helen Mogan, a former flight attendant, took the opportunity and put up a training school that would help fellow Filipinos and FA aspirants as well. Wings Institute of Global Careers Incorporated is the first and only TESDA-accredited training center for flight cabin crew courses in the Philippines. It guides and prepares flight attendant aspirants through their courses, which includes aviation English, image enhancement, basic airline theories, passenger service, and interview success. Ang owner nito na si Ms. Helen Mogan ang tanging pumasa out of 4,000 applicants sa requirement na isinagawa ng Philippine Airlines noong 1970.
When I retired in 1997, I immediately taught in universities and colleges. And I saw the demand also for the growing, flight attendant population all over the world. And my friends in the airline industry would tell me, oh, Helen, there are very few passers. And we really need to educate people on how to become a flight attendant. So I was still a flight attendant, and I conceived the idea of putting up a school for flight attendants. I put this school so that I will be able to graduate more flight attendants. I want the Philippines to be a spot, the hub for the flight attendants all over the world, and so that airlines will not recruit from other nationalities. I want Filipinos to be number one up there, to be the stars, to be the flight attendants of the world. That's my aim. When you have this kind of employment, even if contractual, the economic benefit will be higher. This is good for our country. This is good for every individual who would pursue this profession.
Hindi matitenga ang ganitong business dahil mayroong high demands of flight attendants sa ating bansa. Kaso, mayroon ding high rate of rejections dahil sa kawalan ng sapat na trainings.
When you see in the newspaper that a certain airline is buying or ordering airplanes, they need flight attendants. We have what we call the OCAR, the crew complement of the airplane. If the airplane is big, like they will need 11 times 3. That's the number of operational crew that they need. So if you're buying a 100 aircraft from Airbus or from other companies, then you would have to do the numbers.
Hi everyone, I'm Rodel. I'm a former student here at Wings Institute of Global Careers Incorporated. What I'm wearing right now is an ensemble from Pierre Cardin that was used by Philippine Airlines during the late 70s. This uniform was acquired by Wings to showcase in their flight cabin crew museum. I gained more confidence. It made me feel like I have an edge among the other applicants. I've learned more here in Wings than I learned in college. It was one-on-one sessions, so they were more focused with me and how to improve on my personality, my looks, everything.
So behind us are various uniforms from the 1940s to 2014.
Yes, of Philippine Airlines.
Of Philippine Airlines, featured here at Wings Flight Cabin Crew Museum. We will focus on your posture.
Posture, okay.
In walking, in standing, and in sitting.
Okay. Why? What's wrong with their posture? Yes.
Okay.
Mali yan, girl.
Mali ba tong posture ko?
Kailangan, hindi po pwede maging flight attendant.
Chest out.
No? Okay. The correct posture is stand straight, chin up, chest out, stomach in.
Chin up ba? Makita yung ano?
Chest to be floor level.
Okay.
Ayun,
Okay.
floor level.
One foot a little bit forward than the other.
Parang beauty queen.
Yes! And with that warm smile. Correct.
Hindi pwedeng.
No.
Masyadong OA. Oo.
Okay.
Pilit na pilit.
How about
Kailangan
you, Miss
normal
Natasha?
lang.
Give me that correct posture.
Huminga ka.
Okay, not too hard on your fist. Okay, make your pants as comfy as possible.
Yan.
Yes. Okay, don't flirt. You're not supposed to flirt.
Para kasi Miss Minjin.
The airlines now would only pick a picture for a picture frame. Somebody who is already near qualified, okay, or qualified 100% for the job. And you can only do that by going through training like ours because our standard is like that of an airline.
Ayan mga kasambahay, nandito naman tayo at kailangan nating ma-experience kung ano ba ang tamang pag-serve sa mga pasahero. At kasama natin ngayon si Ma'am Pauline. Tutulungan niya tayo kung paano ba talaga yung pag-serve sa loob ng eroplano. Oo, proper serving. Paano ba?
In the airlines kasi meron kaming iba-ibang service. In first class, you do a lot of things. And sometimes yung mga flight attendants are being trained in first class. Parang meron kaming first class specialization. Of course, like this one, this is an example on how we serve our first class passengers.
Okay, simpisahan natin.
Di ba po dalawa talaga pag nagkupo?
Oo, dalawa yan talaga.
So, of course, we have different kinds of wine here, di ba?
Kunyari
So,
si passenger, hi sir.
Pag first class, you always address them by their names. For example, Mr. Reyes or Mrs. Reyes, di ba? Ikaw nga.
Would you like to have something to drink? Pag may British siya, would you like to have something to drink?
Kailangan talaga gano'n.
Or sometimes you can introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm
your
Angelina
flight
Jolie.
attendant. Yes, I will be your
drink?
flight attendant.
I will be your flight attendant for today, for
For
this entire
today.
flight.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. That's
Very
how we
good.
do it.
Nainggit ako din. Nainggit ako doon. Okay, go din.
This is what we call the indoctrination training. Okay, we give them the basic ideas and information on how to become a flight attendant. We have civil air regulations. We have the general studies on, say, emergency drills, aircraft FAM, everything that an airline requires them to study.
Wings has a learning museum dedicated wholly to the jobs of flight attendants. It also has classrooms equipped with different parts of airplane and highly trained teachers from Philippine Airlines.
First thing you will have to learn is how to use a belt.
Okay.
Okay?
Mahalaga yan.
Since hindi to dog collar, baka gawin mong dog collar, di dog collar.
Kakaloka ka.
So you show the passenger on your left and right the seat belt. Each seat, all right?
Ito, yung malaki pong buckle nasa sa right.
Yes. It doesn't matter. Basta one end is buckle and one end is the partner. Fasten by simply pushing the belt together. Both ends together.
Galing ko.
Okay. To unfasten, lift top of buckle
And
and
pull.
pull the other end.
Huh?
Okay?
We have different time frames depending on what you need. For the university students that are still studying, we recommend 3 days. And then for a very good candidate, you can go for the 10 days. But, you know, we have to assess you on that. The normal course is 30 days. And normal course, if you enroll in a normal course, all right, flight cabin crew course in a 30-day program, you have a free English course, right? And the outcome will be an exam in the test of English and international communications. So that's a bonus. And nobody's doing that, only us. Well, right now, it's more or less 45,000. That's not, we don't call it fees, we call it an investment because when you get a job, you know, first month you are paid. So what is that investment compared to a 4-year course and you don't get any job? Here you invest time, 30 days, and if we find you a job after 1 month, you know, you will be able to pay your parents or whoever paid for that, your investment. So your ROI in the end will become very high if you invest on this training program.
At ano naman ang may papayo ni Miss Helen sa mga aspiring flight attendants?
So if you're still young now, you want to be a flight attendant in the future, these are the things that you should do. Align your teeth, take care of your skin and your eyes. Make sure that you are not colorblind. Make sure that you reach, 212 cm or 5 feet 3 inches for women and 5'5" for men. You have a body that is commensurate to your weight should be commensurate to your height. You should study more English because nowadays one of the first exams that you will undergo will be the English proficiency. And if you don't pass English, then your chances are nil or zero. According to my study, there is really a need to train and educate people who want to become flight attendants so that when they are going to become flight attendants, they are prepared for the job, for the training, for the job. Because sometimes, even if you're accepted, you're nominated and taken in by the airline as a trainee. Remember, when the airline takes you in, you are not yet a flight attendant. It takes time to, before you graduate as a flight attendant. I have paid back whatever society has given me. I feel contented, I can sleep at nights, and that's why I continue this advocacy because I know it will help a lot of Filipinos. And please, I want the Philippines to be the recruiting capital for flight attendants.